What's up, everybody? Saying SC here, back with some more NA team battle. We've got in the top left Hawk and his opponent in the top right here on good. It is Gypsy. Guys, we've been having some weird issues. I was reading the comments and we had some stuttering issues with the video. Some people were saying that maybe it was fastest, not fastest. Yes, it is on fastest. It's always been on fastest. However, there was something going on with the movement on the screen. I guess the recording was kind of screwed up. So I think I've fixed it now. I think we've got it. It's turned out to be a little bit harder to get this all set up with the replays than I originally thought. It's much more complicated than setting up just a recording of the stream like we do with the KCM, but I think we've got it set up now. I hope that the audio is not lagging either. I hope that that sounds good to you guys, and also that it's looking a bit more smooth and we can enjoy some good Starcraft here. We've got potentially a great game here with Hawk versus Gypsy on good night. I'm always trying to find more games on this map and other new maps that are going to be in the ASL and KCM here in the coming weeks and months. And of course, TVZ is one of my absolute favorite matchups, so I'm going to definitely seek out games like this, but I have reason to believe this is an epic game, so let's see how this one goes here. We've got Hawk starting out here with the 12 hatch. He has his pool down now, and a very early command center on the way for Gypsy. I think this is actually command center before the barracks there, so command center first and double barracks follow-up. A little greedy here. Does have 2 supply depots at least, but that is a pretty darn greedy opener here from Gypsy, who's now having to defend his SCV from the drone harassment of Hawk. There goes the CC finally finishing up here. We've got some Marines popping out now. Then it'll be up to Hawk what he wants to go into from here. He's at an economic disadvantage at this point. The 12 hatch versus the CC first. Not able to put on any pressure at all, and your Terran opponent has a pretty good economy to start things off. I think more of an even match would be like 1 racks into CC versus 12 hatch. That'd be a little closer, but ooh, coming in here, Gypsy spotting everything out, sees the 3rd hatch going down in the main. No lings on the production. The lings popping out there, so just canceling the bunker even, getting super greedy here. Building out some Marines. He's got an SCV here, just kind of chilling. Seems to be lost at the moment, unfortunately. It's kind of difficult to see there. What are you doing? Huh? How'd you get stuck in there? It's unfortunate. Every SCV matters, especially in the early game. We've got our Spire coming up on the side of Hawk. We'll be going for a 3 hatch meetup play here. Rush distance, I'm not too sure about this rush distance actually. It feels not that far. Maybe you can get Sunkens up before your opponent crosses the map. Maybe. We've already got the Academy finishing up here, so +1 on the way as well. A very quick engineering bay. +1 build here, going to be the choice for Gypsy. More racks coming down. Gypsy's looking to be in a good position here, but it's still anyone's game. We'll see how the Mutalisks engage these first few Mutalisks, how they trade against the Marine Medic, and whether Gypsy decides to move out here early or he's just going to focus on the defense. I think that's probably going to be his best bet with the +1 coming already. We've got the stim, and range is going to be a little bit late here, so probably just going to stay back with the Marine Medic, do his best to defend and take as little damage as possible, then come out with a very strong timing here on 4, maybe even 5 racks as these next two finish up. We'll see if Gypsy wants to add up to that 5 racks or he wants to throw down that factory. Here comes the first few Mita. Picks off that SCV, building the turret there. Not a great trade there as he flies in, takes some damage from these Marines. Gonna take a little bit of a trade here. 1 Marine for 1 Muta, and a couple more Mutas going down. This is kind of tough for Hawk there. Owned. That is correct. Bunch of Mutas going down there for not a lot of value overall. Gonna fly on back in here once again, try to pick up an SCV or 2. Gypsy all over that. And I feel like Hawk tried to throw down this hatch, but now he's finally going to go for it. He had the money for quite a long time, but just maybe threw it down, and as the drone was arriving, it didn't have enough cash or something. That's a possibility. Happens a lot, but it does slow down his economy by quite a bit here. We're just going to follow the Mutalist for a little while as Gypsy tries to move out here on the map. See how he can engage here. Hopefully he gets some better trades with these Mitas against the Marines that are actually out on the map now. Ooh, coming in for the counter. Gonna jump on top of this bunker. But actually pick that off. Gypsy is forced to head back home. Only 2 Marines in that bunker, so he picks that off relatively easily. We'll lose these SCVs. Okay, one of the SCVs on the... Oof. What a few missiles coming through there at the end. Yeah, losing the SCV on the starport, bit annoying, but both of those starports are coming up. We do have only 4 barracks here, so not going for that 5th. No bunker in the natural now, and we're just going to see Hawk trading out in the middle of the map. He's not actually producing any more Mutas at the moment, and his +1 is actually just about to finish. With only 4 Mutalists remaining, that +1 really not going to get a lot of value here this game, unfortunately for Hawk, who is trying to get some Hydras down. He's got 3 Lurkers. They're rushing their way down towards this 3rd base, but cut off by Gypsy. A big moment there. You can see how close that was. That Hawk was just about to get those Lurkers into position, and Gypsy get there barely in time to cut that off and then not allow those Lurkers to get on the high ground. Now a small group of Marines gonna get down here to this base and pick it off. Ooh, if there was only a few more Mutas out on the map, maybe he could have picked this off. He is gonna come down with some Lurkers now. They might be able to finish off this army. There's another Lurker popping out, so one was morphing there right beside the hatchery, and he will save the base. A very tight hold there from Hawk, who was extremely close to losing his 3rd base. Fortunately for him, though, Gypsy did turn around with quite a few units. He was afraid of maybe a counterattack. He set up some more bunkers here in the front, but didn't seem to be on the mind of Hawk. Rather just defend here. Throw down another gas at his 3rd base, get that rolling. And it looks like we're going to go into a longer game here. Back at home, there should be the first few science vessels popping out, and more barracks are being added on as well. Nidus network on the way. Defiler's Mound coming down as well. Armor 1 about to finish up here. So we are basically on track for Hawk to get into a late game. He's going to get that Nidus network up, and we'll eventually be able to push down here to secure that 4th. We'll see how long Gypsy can deny that. If he'll be able to slow down that 4th base take. It's going to be very nice for him. Some losses there. I'm not sure what that medic was doing. Also, those two Marines just kind of meandering into the natural, end up getting picked off, but Hawk right now moving around with a slightly bigger clump of Muta. Does manage to produce about 9 Muta here. Be able to pick off some of these Marine medic as well, but I guess now finally getting some use out of that the earlier investment that he made into the attack upgrade for those Mutas. Thought that was just going to go to waste, but he is managing to get some use out of this. Hopefully it doesn't get irradiated here anytime soon. Gypsy with small forces coming out of the natural. This could be a good target for this Muta. He will indeed jump on top of that and pick that off. A good pickup here for our Zerg player. Now trying to come out and snag a kill on one of these science vessels. Hasn't been able to do so thus far. And an irradiate goes down on the Defiler. We heard it die just a moment ago. And one single lurker goes down as well. Scourge are going to try and get their connections. But he's going to need a distraction here. Maybe sending some Lings first. Yeah, here we go. Lings with the... Nice. A few Lings with 2 groups of Scourge, managing to pick that off. And now I think is the right time here for Hawk. Time to get out on to this low ground and snag that 4th base. 2 more science vessels are coming out. We've got the Mutas hanging around the front of the base. Nice split there. Really nice split by Hawk. That was professionally done. Second split, not quite as good, but still gets the job done. Keeps some of those Mutalists alive. We'll be able to use that for the drop defense. Plague about to finish here. +2 armor, getting close as well. Looks like we have 1-1 finished up for Gypsy. Almost to that important 2-2. Come out here in the front and start to set down some Dark Swarms. Push all these Marine Medic back, but this is not really the most important area. I mean, getting this high ground is very nice, but it's much more important to get down here as Hawk and snag that 4th base. He has bought himself some breathing room, though, here, at least. Ooh, we're gonna lose these Mutas now, unfortunately, and going for a eraser trick here. Uh-oh. Looks like Hawk could be losing some drones, possibly even some Lings and Filers as well. There we go, some Hydras finally do pop. He should be able to pick this off, though he has gotten a few kills already. How many kills does this have? 1. How many kills on the other science vessel here? 8. This has 8 kills, so that's all of the kills that were accomplished there by that eraser trick. 8 kills on 1 science vessel. That's pretty crazy. We come in here and start to radiate on this low ground as well, and Hawk moves out and takes his spot, but he just doesn't have a Defiler over here. I saw 3 Defilers in the natural, so a lack of defense in this location gonna allow Gypsy to snag this base, and that is no bueno. We're gonna lose this base already. That's the 4th base, the 4th gas. Very important gas to be getting, and finally he does actually get over here and save this base. Wow, very low HP. He has to sack quite a few units to get down that ramp, but he does manage to secure that with the Defiler coming through the Nidus network. We've got quite a few units over here. They are in position just in case a break at the natural comes through. Hawk gonna get some more lurkers burrowed over here now, and you can see just cleaning that up. Not the strongest position in the world. We do have some more science vessels coming up, and this is potential to lose a lot of science vessels here. Go for the Scourge. Where are the Scourge? Ooh, nice job. Gets some good plagues down there. Hitting every single one of these science vessels. Their radiate coming down, so they're still alive for now. Going to get more value here as time goes on. We'll see if Gypsy decides to send that back home and actually repair those. More gas being mined now. Hawk on 4 gas, that all-important 4th gas. The armor upgrade is coming. Is that the 3rd armor? Yes, it is. 2 armor complete. Chitinous plating is about to finish. We've got ultras in the production tab. This is about to get wild here. Meanwhile, on Gypsy's side of the map, saturating this center right, and he's got the base in the bottom right. So this is what I love about Gypsy, his ability, like a lot of the pro Korean players, to just expand like crazy in this matchup. It's something that a lot of Terran players struggle to do, but when you're putting on this pressure, and the Zerg is stuck in their base, trying to get that 4th up, it's a perfect opportunity to get down and actually pick up these bases and get the economy really rolling. 2 bunkers on this high ground, 2 bunkers on this high ground with some units will make those very, very secure as well. But now I'm getting a little worried for Gypsy. If some of these units pop out, if he just sends cracklings across the map and tries to assault this base, I don't think that this can hold that. And I think he might end up being forced to lift off that location. Now, the Ultralisk movement is about to finish. +3 +1 or +2? +3 +2, or +3 +2 is about to finish for the ground melee and armor. That is a very, very strong army. As soon as that finishes, ooh, the Lings coming across the map. Gypsy catching them there, and double bunker coming up now. See double bunker here too would be great. But a lot of stuff is going on right now, including a huge move out here from Hawk, who is ready to fight on the map. Big irradiates are going to come down here on basically every Ultralisk is going to get irradiated here, I think. You get an irradiate, and you get an irradiate. Looks like he's going to lose some of these science vessels. 2 or 3 of them do go down, but the Ultras are in low enough numbers right now where Gypsy can kind of fight this, and this is going a bit to waste. This first move out across the map by Hawk ends up getting pretty much destroyed by Gypsy. The economy now for Gypsy is just insane. Look at how much money he's got. He's sending out the first couple of battle cruisers as well onto triple starport. Not much units down in this bottom corner, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Gypsy, he's got an army headed towards the south, going to keep these ultras and lings back. The final ultra upgrade does finish, so he's on +5 armor here, but I think we've got +3 armor and attack for Gypsy. He's able to fight this with his overwhelming numbers. You can see the supply is really high right now for Gypsy. Here comes those BCs into the natural. Looks like we've got some fresh drones here at the natural. Just easy pickings here for the battlecruiser. A nice dark swarm coming down, but that cannot protect your buildings here. You can absolutely shoot this down. You can kill all of the Nidus networks. They connect with quite a few of the Scourge, but not even one of these battlecruisers end up going down. That's rough. Big engagement here in the center of the map. Have to fall back. Gypsy staying alive though. These are not doing too much damage here with only with the 0 upgrades there on the attack damage. Lurker is not going to trade very efficiently against those Marines that now have +3 armor. Coming forward here with the Ultra, but desperation right now for Hawk, who's being torn apart right now. He's getting another base here in the center left, but he's got to deal with these battlecruisers because more are on the way. More battlecruisers are yet to come. Oh, he's gonna get it. Oh, he got it. Okay. That was really close. Yeah, see another 3 gonna pop out immediately after those first few get picked off. We've still got science vessels out here on the map as well. Those have not been finished off. We've got a lot of money here for Hawk. Of course, building just pure Ling is not the greatest though. You really need those gas units to start to affect some real damage. Maybe sending a Defiler down to the bottom right. I'm not sure if he even knows about that base. Okay, we've got a weird little task force here. I don't know what these guys are doing. Just kind of chilling in the bottom left main. A lot of Lings heading down here, but if they had a Defiler, this could actually be a base killer of a move from Hawk, but he's actually just going to fight with some of these Marines now and ends up taking a bad trade there. These 3 battle cruisers might just end the game right now with this attack on the 5th base of Hawk. If he can't deal with this, and I don't think he can, he's probably just going to lose this. He needs another base right now. He absolutely needs this base. He's coming through the middle here, fighting with some of these Marine medic, and he could actually deny the base here in the center right, but I don't know if it's going to matter. Gypsy's still got a lot of money. He's still got a lot of money left down here in the bottom right. Whole bunch of production down here as well. And GG is called. Oh, GG? No? Oh, I thought GG was called there. Damn. Okay, I messed up. I don't know. Something about these BCs just chilling there. They looked like they could fire at something, but they just weren't. So I thought that it was it was GG, but no. Looks like Hawk actually gets in here and stops this base for a little while. To Ultra going to town there. We've got a bunch of Scourge coming in. Finally, looks like he will pick off these 2 battle cruisers, but loses this base, and I don't know how we can see Hawk come into a victory here. He's mined out on both these 2 gases. He's still mining here. Has quite a bit of gas left over at those 2 bases, but man, it's not looking good. He's going to try his best to spread Lings out all over the map and try to pick off Marines as they're moving around. Or pick off some SCVs as well. Ooh, gets in here. It's just a single Ultra with some Marines, or with some Lings, able to actually get over in this location and force the lift there. Of course, SCVs in a long train. Not very easy for the Lings to pick those off, but a counterattack here into the natural now, going after the main production structures. A lot of Irradiates coming down though, and an Eraser Trick. This is not something we see very often. Eraser Trick on the ramp to kill off Lings as they come in. Counterattack here into the center right. We still have this Ultra, solo Ultra with 5-3. Able to attack this area. Oh, these battle cruisers coming in once again. The 3rd wave of battle cruisers making their way over to this 4th base. Where are the units here? Where are the Scourges? We need some Scourge to actually finish this off. No, the hatchery goes down. This base needs some drones to be mining. And we absolutely need Scourge. What are these doing? He needs to send these Scourge. Oh my gosh, he has to pick off some of these battle cruisers. You cannot just allow them to live forever. Gotta get the gas going here. It's a really close game right now. Where are these Scourge going? There they are. Heading over now finally to pick off this battle cruiser. 14 kills, 13 kills, 13. Oh my, legendary battle cruisers here. Picking so much off. Oh my god, he used all of them on 1. Are you kidding me? No! Oh, that could be game losing right now for Hawk, who absolutely could have killed both of those battle cruisers, but failed to do so just because of the targeting there on the Scourge. Damn! That is so painful to watch. We do finally have this gas being taken, though. He needs to take this gas as well, and will do so. A lot of craziness on the map right now as Hawk forces this command center in the bottom right away. He's harassing the SCVs over in this location, fighting with those SCVs right now. And Lings are just trading so well against these low number of Marines that are slowly spilling out of the main base, which has been nearly destroyed here. And as Hawk gets this next base, I think he can force the tap out. There we go. GG. Hawk was just constantly sending Lings and Ultra around the map. Somehow manages to take that game, even after losing his fifth base as well. He was pretty much mined out on gas everywhere. This one was just about to be mined out, but he somehow manages to take it with Lings. Sorry guys if I missed some of these counterattacks, but there was just so much going on the map during that game. And I think that probably Gypsy felt the same way, man. Just constantly dealing with these Ling run-bys over and over and over again. Wow, what a game. What an awesome game. Thank you to both Hawk and Gypsy. If you guys want to check out their channels, links are in the description down below. If you want to see the NA team battle live, go ahead and take a look at Gypsy's channel. Of course, link is in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. I hope the game was a little bit less choppy and that my voice quality and the choppiness was somewhat negated there, or at least, you know, a little bit better. I'm going to continue to work on it in the future, but I think I might have fixed it. I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, leave your comments down below if you think it was better, if you think it still needs some work. I do appreciate those comments, guys. Anyway, my name is Sayanasi. I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.